Hi guys, it's Maaike. I'm back with another Digi how-to, and I'm using these alpha bears or num bears from Lily of the Valley. They are no longer available as Digi on this rubber stamp, and I'm working in centimeters, but you can see here in the drop-down menu you can use inches, pixels, whatever you fancy, but make sure the resolution is 300 dots per inch. Even if you work in metric, that has to be 300 just to be sure. When you print it, it actually is 10 by 15 centimeters, because it will change, but that's a bit too much to go into now. I'm using a really old Photoshop that was given to me by my damn boss, but it still works. So in Photoshop, I think this is 20 years old, so don't hold it against me. Next year I'll turn 50, so just so you know. I'm resizing the digis to fit on 15 centimeters because I have to fit 4 letters, and the M is wider even than the other ones. And when I close the file, I go to image size, resize them, and then close them because I don't need them anymore. I always choose, do you want to save? And I say no, because then it will alter your original. And here you can see that these are JPEG, and they don't have the white around them cut off, and use the magic wand, it takes off too much. So I couldn't do that. You can use the eraser, but frankly, life is too short. So I kind of like it when they they group together and they layer in front of each other, sometimes a little bit, just it doesn't have to be much. But here, if you put the white in front of the other one's face, you won't see his face anymore, so that's a bit of a shame. And later I'm showing you other companies use PNG files. That's ping. Actually, I don't know if it's ping, I say ping because that's nice to say. And those have the outside cutout, so then it's easier to make a little grouping. And of course you don't have to use this particular digis as they're no longer available. I'm just showing you these because I like them, and you can spell Xmas. Wouldn't use Xmas normally, but yeah. I layered all the letters together with Ctrl E, and that's merged down, and I'm adding a sentiment, and you can see here it goes behind the white, but if you pull the layer in the right hand corner, then you can place it on top. And I'm just choosing a font that I like, and I didn't think about it when I was doing this recording that I could have done Berry Christmas, have a Berry Christmas, but yeah, that always comes to me afterwards. It doesn't matter, you can do that if you want, of course. This is just for learning purposes, I would say, tutorial. It's not about the actual stamp sets that I use to show you the differences. Ooh, I like this one, so I chose it. The size is good, that's on the bottom. Usually it appears in the top, but there's too much stuff going on in my screen already, so I put it in the bottom. And you can see here it goes behind the bear, but if I pull the layer, it goes in front, which is so cool. So I like that they touch each other, so they kind of look like they go together. I am sorry about my nose, it's that cold still there. And you can see here I'm doing it with the little eraser, and use a hard edge, otherwise you get fuzzy cutouts. But then you can do this if you want, but frankly I don't have the will. And yeah, then I just flatten it all and have to rotate it so I can print it. And at this point I forgot to cut out my marker paper to size and put it in a printer, so I'm just showing you here how to set up your printer with the paper size. You can see here it's get lost in a really big sheet, and that's a bit of a waste as well. But you can choose A6 or 10 by 15 centimeters, and then I like to click the scale to fit media just to be sure it gets everything. And then instead of printing, I'm saving it while I go and get some paper. And you press print and then you print again. I'm using a Canon all-in-one printer, and that's Copic safe and also waterproof if you heat set it. Oh, there's my cat. And here I'm showing you other brands. And this is Gerda Steiner, and you can see the blue around the image is when it's a cutout. It's also a different kind of file. It's either JPEG or PNG. PNG. And Crafting Desert Divas even goes further. They have colored ones in the 2 versions, and they also have empty ones, black and white outline ones with a cutout. And you can see this is the normal one, like the bears that we just used, and if you put them in front, it will just cover his face, little beaver. And if you use this one, and I'm also resizing it a little bit, just I don't know why actually, but because I can fit 3. Yeah, that was it. And you can see there's no background, and I made the background black just so you can see it easier. But you see now he still covers the little snail of the first one, and by grabbing the layers in the right hand corner you can just move it, and now the snail is in front. For me this is a little bit of a busy scene, but it again, I'm not using it, I'm just showing you the differences between PNG and JPEG. And to be honest, PNG is fabulous. Especially if you want to create little scenes and stack them, and you don't have to do any masking like with real stamps. So thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye!